Now the material here is Corten steel. Corten steel is steel that rusts but it doesn't oxidize. The oxide of the steel forms a protective coating for it. So in fact it doesn't deteriorate, at least not at a rapid rate. It took a huge water jet cutting machine in order to cut out these silhouettes. And that machine I found up near Dundalk in a Mennonite. The piece was put together in Barrie, Ontario, and then shipped down here. In trying to work out concepts for visual ideas for a train station, a train ghost station, really, I thought of things that the train stations have in common. They all have clocks. So this is the clock. And this one was actually based on the clock at what's now the Musée d'Orsay, which was a train station in Paris. Around 1880, a new railroad appeared on this site. This was a really important railroad. And there was a quarry on the Credit River that quarried red sandstone. The red sandstone was much sought after as a building material, and the Toronto City Hall, the old Toronto City Hall, and the Parliament buildings, the provincial Parliament buildings, are built using this red sandstone from the Credit Valley. Now, the railroad was on one side of the river, the quarry was on the other side of the river, and that required a spectacular timber trestle. So this is meant to be the timber trestle as it decayed, because when the stone was all used up in the quarry, the bridge was neglected and came down in this very interesting sculptural way. One thing that trains have in common is they all run on tracks. We have a picture in our mind of what tracks look like. There's two parallel steel rails and a kind of ladder of ties in between. But if you actually walk the train tracks, you come on to some visually very interesting connections where the tracks have to switch the train to change directions. And so this is one of those intersections where trains are moving from one track to another one.